I had no time to film this day, but my girlfriend caught the key moments on camera. Hello everybody, that's my newest purchase. It's a car I wanted to own already when I was really young. However, it took me a few decades. The one I eventually went for is the cheapest I could find, offered without a valid inspection sticker but in drivable condition for 7.5. Unfortunately, this soon changed to I drove it recently, but now it doesn't want to start up anymore. Nevertheless, it took me 5,800 to loosen the previous owner's emotional ties, plus additional 350 to get it here on a hanger. So I'm into this project with 6,150 at this moment. I did some research and actually a weak battery could have caused this no start condition. In fact, voltage was low, so I plugged it to my charger and eventually tried to start it up. I had no time to film this day, but my girlfriend caught the key moments on camera. The previous owner suspected defective spark plugs to be the reason for the no start condition, but I can't imagine this to be true. On the other hand, the ignition coil is well known for going bad on these engines, so let's give this a try. First I need to get rid of the air filter housing. Seems the air filter hasn't been changed recently. The plastic connections seem quite brittle, so let's take down the air duct entirely. There's one more hose to disconnect. Another quite oily one on the opposite side as well. Plus one hose and another plug. This requires 3 hands actually. And here we go. Mounting the air duct to the window washer fluid reservoir as well is a quite ingenious idea. So finally here it goes. A 13mm, maybe the closest size on this bolt, actually it is. That's the wire connecting to the distributor, and one plug or 2 plugs next to each other on the opposite side. Let's be gentle with the tabs. Number 1 and 2. There it goes. This entire thing is riveted to the base plate, unfortunately. I don't think bolting it onto the engine can have any effect, either it functions or not. And finally, this one. Maybe I should reinstall the air duct because of all those sensors, which may cause a no start condition by themselves if they aren't properly connected. And the plug and the hose comes here. Let's make sure that I didn't get any dirt into the intake. One more hose, and now it's time to give it another try. That's quite disappointing. I can't smell any fuel either, so let's take this apart one more time. That's a throttle body injection design here, so you see the fuel injectors working or not. This will now reveal if there's any fuel arriving at the injectors. Still don't know at this point, but you already do. I could hardly recognize anything on my camera's tiny control monitor, but a few droplets building up on the right hand injector, which may indicate that the fuel pump isn't working properly. I'll get myself some fuel pressure gauge. In between, you may want to check out what's going on with the Jaguar recently. I'll link the latest video here on the end screen. See you back next time. Goodbye.